Hello rappers, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Guys, if you're loving the series so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It really helps a lot. So that being said, let's get into Doki Doki. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been patient with me, let me get this out of the way. Yeah. Thanks. Guess. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I am ready to turn the pages. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Shut. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Okay? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly though, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Thought I can see you into your head or something. Or anything. Which we clearly can't. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Okay. Yuri remained silent for a moment. I guess we stopped reading then. But Pre-Raptor? That's probably a terrible thing to have in a common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't mean it in a bad way or something like that. Sorry, I really don't know if you're self-conscious about this sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. Oh yeah, I forgot about the poem that we wrote. We might have not enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Spared. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close up on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Oh, I'm definitely the guy. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Why is it giving me choices that I need to... Just show it to all of them. It's... Well, fine, I'll choose then. For making me choose. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. Who did I show it to last time? Did I show it to Natsuki? You know what? I think Sayori is kind of cute. So I'm gonna show it to Sayori. Hey. Ooh! I like this one, Pre-Raptor. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hey. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my own heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing, isn't it? Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what that kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try to give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you are always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up hurting someone at some point. Like how? Emotionally or physically? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, something I like sad poems. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. That's a word for that, right? A little bit of bad, a little bit of both. What's the word? Enlighten me, Sayori. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Okay, guess he came up with it. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I like that things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. When is this game getting scary? I'm waiting for the part when this game gets scary. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Pre-Raptor. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh wow. That's a bit longer than I expected it would be the last time. How big is this poem? Wait, hold on. Oh my god. That's a huge poem, but I'm gonna read it. Bottles. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, like balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottle all in a row. Okay? My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. That's actually good. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. But down comes a ball to save the day. That's not bad. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more balls. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blur dust off my ball caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my balls that much? I frantically pull them out of the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. I don't like where this is going. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Well, that got darker all of a sudden. That was happy for like 2 paragraphs there, but then it got really dark. I don't know where I'm going with this, but okay. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Me neither. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. That's why I thought too. It really got dark in the last few paragraphs. Really. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about it, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't say that. You might actually get it. Ha 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 ha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it into more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. Okay, I guess we have to show it to all of them. Okay, I guess seeing that I spent a lot of time today with Yuri's gonna have to go second. Let's see what you've written for the day. What's that face for? Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pre-rapture? How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a pretty good job explaining. I really want to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. What? Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your own time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writings, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writings before? Yuri nods. Guess I'm the first one then. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people will laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. If it's with me, fine. Whoa, what is with this handwriting? I can't understand this. It's all neat and posh. I can't understand this neat and posh. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of raccoons outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconsciousness, well aware of the consequences, well aware of that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. Why do these poems get dark all of a sudden? I don't understand. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotion into newly satisfied animal. I was gonna say that criminal. Raccoons are considered as criminals, aren't they? Because of their big raccoon bandanas and shit like that. And the raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've got quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic, Pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay then. Fine. Right. Okay then. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Yeah. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at a face value that I can't imagine, even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Again, because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Pre-Raptor? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is appreciate each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and something things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might even rant a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Aww. Alright, who's next? Natsuki or Monika? Natsuki. Oh boy. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing that your last one. Then again, if this one was good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Hey, don't go off saying that this poem is better than my last poem. Not better than my last poem. My poems are the best. I'll kill you. I'm just saying. Okay, fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your own writing style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? She has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Fluffy? What do you mean fluffy? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Ah, great. Oh look, now this is something I can definitely understand. Look at that handwriting, man. Damn. Amy likes spiders. You know what I've heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing in my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of spiders. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Oh wow. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. All the poems that I read are longer than yesterday's. Jesus. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Natsuki? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. Oh, she was gonna say it, wasn't she? It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes, something that you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about something like that? As long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Stabbing butter with a knife and a raccoon coming out all of a sudden. That's a weird hobby. Stabbing butter with a stabby knife. I not appreciate that. I don't really get it, but she said something of similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about these things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her. You just did, Natsuki. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behavior and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is similar different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. Sure, let's go with that. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. I totally can relate to that. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Sure. Alright, all that is left is Monika. Let's see what's going on. Ah, my eyes are tearing already. Ugh. That's what happened when you stare at the screen for too long. Sorry guys, my eyes are tearing. Because my eyes are tearing. That's the only explanation I have right now. Okay. Hi again, Pre-Raptor. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Sure, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monika. Alright, great job, Pre-Raptor. It was going ooh in my head when I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Did I go that deep? I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That's the way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing is full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe unhappiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very much challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something one of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. I said nuisances. Why? It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by training, not trying new things. But anyway, you want to see read my poem next? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh wow, that's save me. Well, that started off pretty ominously. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful, diverse, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. I dare you guys to say that 10 times faster. Red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. Okay, I lost on the second one. Right. An endless cacophony of meaningless noises. That's cacophony, right? That's a C, right? That's cacophony. I'm gonna go with cacophony. The noise it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Low me? What? What? Load me? Hmm? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? But what does load me mean? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of things I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the spaces on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote these lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika writing tip of the day. Jeez, right? Load me. That's our tip of the day. Load me. Space, load me. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Why are you speaking in that way? You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? That's what I'm saying. What am I even talking about? I'm feeling you are an AI or something, Monika, because yeah, judging by the way you spoke right now, I really don't know. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was weird. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading and each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in the first few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last moment preparations. Don't worry so much. We're good at keeping it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've decided some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that tell us where we are actually going to be doing for the event? Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monika. Yeah, we are going to be having a poetry performance. Damn it. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So I'm just putting it up on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare us ahead of time. Oh wow, Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, now Sayori, I don't understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We are the only one responsible for the fate of this club. Fate of this club? That's a pretty obvious way to put it. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. about expressing your feelings, being intimate. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. So when we come back in the next episode, we're gonna see how this story turned out for the better or the worst. But we're going to find out in the next episode. So that being said, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for the love and support. Peace.
Legends never die.